Friends, some journeys change a person from the inside. I also went through one such journey. One night, one bus, and something I will never be able to forget. It was around 10 p.m., and I was waiting for a bus by the side of the road. The street was empty, dark on all sides. I was completely alone, not a single person in sight. Today my boss had given me way too much work, and I was late because of it. By the time I got out, my last bus had already left. I looked around. There wasn't a single vehicle, not even a sign of life. The wind was blowing hard, rustling the leaves around me. I started feeling a little scared because I realized I was truly alone. After waiting for what felt like forever, I saw a bus light in the distance. It slowly came closer, and I could see that inside there was no one, except the driver. The sound of footsteps, the faint hum of the engine, and the slow creak of the bus made my heart beat faster. I raised my hand to signal the bus to stop. It slowed down and the door opened. I climbed the steps slowly and stepped inside. The bus was dark, with only a small yellow bulb glowing near the driver. Everything was so silent that I could hear only my own breathing. The driver didn't even look at me. He seemed completely focused on driving without any reaction. I held onto the seat and the bus started moving. The streets were deserted, shops closed, and darkness everywhere. The bus lights revealed only broken roads and swaying trees. I told the driver, "Stop here, please." But the bus ignored me. The speed increased. My hands gripped the seat tightly. My breathing grew heavy. I tried to look out of the window, and I saw something strange, like a shadow moving slowly toward me. My hands started trembling. Fear was rising in me. The bus light flickered on and off, and I felt like this bus was not stopping for anyone. And maybe I wasn't alone on this ride. As the bus turned, I heard slow footsteps behind me. I turned around, but nothing was visible, just darkness and the strange shadow. My heart raced faster and faster, my breathing shallow. I looked back again. The shadow was slowly moving closer. The seats were empty, the bus silent, but its presence changed everything. My heart was pounding, my breath almost stopped. Then I noticed the driver's seat was empty. The steering wheel moved on its own. I whispered to myself, "How is this even possible?" The bus was no longer under anyone's control. I tried the doors, but they wouldn't open. My hands were shaking, and the only thought in my mind was, how do I get out? The bus was speeding up, and I felt nothing but fear. Suddenly, something appeared on the window. A black hand, not human, slowly scraping the glass. I jumped back, my heart almost stopping. I realized I wasn't alone in this bus. The atmosphere inside the bus changed. The seats were dusty, everything dark. I realized this bus hadn't run in years. Maybe this was the same bus that had crashed long ago. I looked at the seat next to me and saw my own name scratched into it. My hands shook. I understood now that this was no ordinary ride. I was already part of that accident. The shadow slowly moved toward me, as if telling me everything was over. I looked at my reflection in the window, and I froze. I looked like them, the ones who had died in that accident. My memories came flooding back. The broken bus, the screams, the darkness. I remembered that I had died in that crash. The bus was now showing me the path I could never forget. The shadow nodded slowly, as if giving me one chance to leave. I ran, my footsteps echoing inside the bus. Bright light, strong wind, and then I jumped. Everything turned into a blinding flash. Slowly, sounds returned. Beep, beep, machines beeping. I looked at my hands lying on the bed. Around me, white walls, nurses, and a doctor moving quietly. I realized I had been in a coma for 3 days. Night fell. Looking out of the hospital window, the bus was there again. Lights on, the door open, and I understood. It was still waiting for me. Some journeys are never meant to return. The screen slowly fades to black. Only my heartbeat remains. If you ever see an empty bus at night, never get on, because some journeys are never meant to come back.